Hey, how's it going, everybody? We've already got an OP-1 Kenobi joke in chat before we've even started. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I decided we would kick things off this year with a little OP-1 session. Yeah. PF Darkside, how's it going? Sadiq Cat, Happy New Year to you. A lot of people. Hey, Derek's here too. Adam, how's it going? Happy New Year, everybody. A lot of people seem to think that I just don't use the OP-1 anymore. That is simply not true. I use the OP-1 quite a bit, actually. I just don't use it on camera because it's not really a budget piece of gear. And for the most part, the Freebeat channel tries to focus on budget gear. I know I push it sometimes with like the Tracker Mini, the Polyend Play, the MPC and the Deluge, but for the most part, try to keep it budget. So that's all. It's not that I don't love the OP-1 because I do, but yeah, sometimes I just don't really use it on camera that much. But I use it a lot off camera, primarily because it's the smallest device I have that has a keyboard on it that's actually kind of playable. The OP-1, hang on, the little heart in the corner of the screen's blocking it. OP-1 Field Pro Max Ultra. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at it today, but I'm not gonna blow the channel budget for the rest of the year on one piece of gear. I would definitely enjoy the OP-1 Field. My biggest gripe with the OP-1 is that there's only one project at a time. You know, that kind of sucks. Like earlier, about 20 minutes ago, I was prepping for the stream and I took off all the tracks that I had on my OP-1 that I was working on, all 4 of them, and put them on the computer. But yeah, one project at a time. But then, I guess we'll just get right into it. I was noodling around before the stream started, and I came up with this. Whoops, had a mistrigger there. Kind of a fun little bass line. What is the Wingy 2? I'm totally out of the loop when it comes to gear. So yeah, Adam, what is the Wingy 2? I'm curious. Anyway, I'm just going to keep going with the bass line. I typically, when I'm working on bass lines, I love to stay out of a particular scale. I don't like to, lock myself in. When I play the bass, the bass guitar, I use a lot of passing notes, so yeah. I kind of want to record this down. Oh, it's a resonator. Nice. Glad that's working out for you in your setup. I'm going to adjust the mic here, sorry. Let's go ahead and just throw this bass line into a sequencer so we have it there, and then we'll start playing with sound design. Also, I just realized I need to adjust my monitor. Hang on. There we go. Normally when I stream, I pull my monitor way closer to the filming desk because it's about 6 feet to the right. I kept squinting to see the screen. Yeah, I definitely have an OP-1 jam tonight, PF Darkside. All right, let's get this sequenced here. So, excuse me. This time I actually have had throat problems all day. Thank you, Felipe. That was a lot of fun to finally film. I've been really enjoying the SP404 Mark II in that setup. It's been excellent. I'm going to go to the endless sequencer here, and we're going to try to throw this down. Something's in here clearly. All right, let's go ahead and record this. I already forgot it. This is always a struggle for me. Because I'd rather just play something, which I could just play it to tape, but I want it in the sequencer so we can play around with the sound design. Whoops. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, nice. So now that's in the sequencer. I am just going to commit it to tape really quick, just so we have it. There we go. And I'll just trim off the end of that real quick. And we'll pick it up and throw it down a couple times in case we want to loop it. I don't really care though. Back to our synth. Isn't there a way to latch this one? I honestly can't remember. What have I done? I never use the endless sequencer. OP-1 is back to around 800 now. Yeah, it's, I mean, euros, pounds, dollars, it's all right around there. You know, I'll never tell someone not to buy something. And with the OP-1, I think I still will stick to my original claim that if this workflow with the tape and everything clicks for you, and if you want to work with audio over just straight up, MIDI data, then the OP-1 I think is worth it. Nothing else really does what the OP-1 does. The closest thing to it is the sample track, and that doesn't have onboard synths. It doesn't have the crazy built-in battery. I mean, this thing will go for decades really before you have to charge it. At least that's what it feels like. It's up to you. It's up to you. All right. Just gonna try to adjust this sound here. Ooh. Kind of digging that, yeah? City Cat. No, always knows exactly what to say to just get under my skin. Just a bit. Oh, man. Kind of an inside joke that we've got going on. Speaking of inside jokes, if you are looking to support the channel at all, for just $1 a month, you can head over to patreon.com. It should be linked in the description. Sign up for my Patreon page, $1 a month, and you get access to the private Freebeat Discord server, which is a lot of fun. There's many smarter people than I, much more talented than I, much funnier. Yeah, sure, whatever. Funnier people than I, like Sadiq Cat. There's just there's some lovely folks over there, and it's a blast. And it helps the channel out. And I think we found our bass sound, yeah? I'm going to record over this. Actually, I'm going to record in a separate spot and then pick it up and place it over. Does that work? We'll just record here. There we go. And cut that. Make sure this is good. Oh, there's like a little fart at the end. Ah. So this is actually a great demonstration of why the OP-1 is actually pretty cool. Let me turn on autofocus. See, do you see this little that red line there? That tiny little dot? That is another little chunk of audio that we recorded. And I can just pick that up and put it down someplace else. But that's how precise you can be with your audio on the OP-1. It's very, very cool. How many cans of cat food will it set you back, the OP-1? I'm not sure. We buy bagged cat food for our cat. I don't know. I'm not up to speed on cat food, canned cat food pricing. You wish the OP-1 devices had more than 4 tape tracks? Napkin Math says 1,171.3. That's a lot. I kind of like that the OP-1 only has 4 tracks. It really makes you focus on what you're doing, and nothing kind of goes wasted, which is really, really cool, I think. All right, let's figure out a drum part for this. We will go to put drums on track 4. Oh, I had a finger sequencer on. Let's actually loop. There we go. I don't think 4 on the floor is the way to go here. To be honest, I mostly use the stock kits on the OP-1. Yes, you can bounce tracks on the OP-1. You can resample them into themselves or bounce them to a computer. I don't know what I'm feeling for a drum pattern. I kind of like that, actually. Keeping it pretty straight and then throwing down there on the, what is that, the E of 4? Or the of 3? Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I typically don't really use effects on the OP-1 because when I do write music with the OP-1, it's just typically sent out to the computer, and I just work there. If there was something that just had a 4-track recorder plus all the nice copy and paste features of the OP-1, no synths, would that be something that folks would be interested in? I don't know. I honestly don't. I'm sure. Okay, first I'll say yes, I'm sure, because, I mean, there's a market for just about everything out there. But I don't know. I rely on the internal synth engines of the OP-1 very heavily. If it still had the sampling engine of the OP-1, I think a lot of people would be into it. But I think part of the OP-1's charm is that, in theory, you can do, I mean, not even in theory, so many people have done it. You can just do full featured tracks on this thing, with the internal, like, it does a little bit of everything. I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. All right, let's get this sequenced here in the finger sequencer. I love this one. What the heck? There we go. What is going on? What did I do? I messed something up. Huh. I've never had this happen. It was like pitched up for some reason. Let's swing. You know what? Maybe we'll just record it in straight. Just record to the tape track, just finger drum it. I mean, what the hell? What's the worst that'll happen? You'll hit 2 buttons at once. Metronome. Let's go with that instead. Don't rush. Okay. Let's see here. Cut. Get that garbage out of there. Back to the beginning. All right. Here we go. Let's actually turn the bass down. Don't love that turnaround at the end. But it's a good enough placeholder. Kind of feeling like a stab on that octave jump on the bass line on the F. So I'll go to track 3 and try that. Something there. A synth. All right. Pick from one of our synth engines here. I do like the FM engine on the OP-1. What does that chord want to be? Maybe? That's not the sound I want at all, though. Another thing I like about the OP-1 is the synth engines are all just kind of visual. There's not a ton of information on what you're doing. You just kind of have to watch the screen and use your ears. There's our envelope. Turn the reverb off. I don't know what chord I want here. Yeah. Someone that knows more about theory than I can tell me what that is. It's like an F7, but you take the 5th and drop it half a step. That sounds good. If you play the right chord. Yeah. Let's just try this. Okay, so this is one area where I don't absolutely love the OP-1. Recording can be kind of a pain. You kind of it's like kind of like the pocket operators, in that you have to, or sampling with a pocket operator like the PO33, you have to hold down the button and then get it ready to go. Or in this case, I have to hold record, hit play, and then get my fingers over here ready to play this F chord. See, I just messed that up. There we go. However, it makes things like this super easy, where I can just lift this up, put it in there, and then paste it in here. And now no, Sadiq Cat, there is no count in. Nope. There might be on the field, but not on the original, which is kind of a bummer. But, you know, it all kind of just goes back to the OP-1 feeling a little more organic. Yeah, the OP-1 does not feel like a computer at all. Yeah, it feels a lot more like just a proper digital instrument. The M8 has Kierdeer OP-1 gas. They are both, now that I have both of them, they're so different. That like it's just like the workflow could not be more different. You know, tracking versus essentially what the OP-1 is a 2-octave synthesizer that can also make drum sounds, a microphone, and a 4-track tape recorder. That's really what it is. When I first got my OP-1, I likened it to kind of packing all your instruments up, taking them into the recording studio after you've done a bunch of rehearsing, throwing everything down, and then exporting editing everything on the computer. The only difference being the act of packing all your instruments up to go to the studio is already done for you because they're already packed into the OP-1. The audio capture reminds you of skip back on the 404. Yeah, that's a feature I need to use more often. I don't know if it's very practical in the way that I've been using my 404, but yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely cool with anything that uses audio in the format of like making a song. Okay, so what I want to do now is hold shift, lift all of that up, paste it in again. So now we have 2 times through. Turn off loop. And now I want to come up with a turnaround here. So I'm going to set my endpoint right here. And we're going to go back to the synths here. I want to extend it out an extra bar. I would go kind of like with a measure of 2/4. But unfortunately, the OP-1 really doesn't like you to play in different time signatures. It doesn't like you to change anything, really. Bit out of subject. Do I miss the MPC-1? No. I haven't thought once about my MPC-1. In fact, when I went to visit Grove Twig, who I sold my MPC to, we filmed the intro to a video that should come out this year. And that was literally the only time I touched it for like the 3 days I was up there visiting him. I don't miss it at all, to be completely honest. Ooh, that's cool. Forget what I played. Something like that. I don't know. I'm going to cut this right here. But not on this track. I'm going to do it on track 2, which should be our bass. Track 1 is our bass. Just a little trigger happy there. There we go. And I'm going to loop this section. Well, unless I mess it up. I want to go to the end of this measure right here. Shoot. I do that a lot. I hit the wrong button on the OP-1. And I'm going to go to the drums and I'm going to extend it out just a little further. Maybe. There we go. Yeah. Okay, that's what we'll play. Yeah, we got this whole theme of like wrong note, so sure. Yeah, that's cool. That's where Skip Back would have saved my ass. Endless is good for other time signatures. That is true, yeah, but just with like the click and everything and the way the tape is laid out, it's kind of hard to navigate. Is there a Lego OP-1 set? That'd be pretty cool. All right, we're going to go to the sequencer here. And we're going to try to record this in again. That's not right at all. Close. close. Let's try it. That's a weird one. Maybe I will just record it in. All right. No. All right, here we go. Whoops. Here we go. Nope. Gotta be better than that. So this is where the OP-1 can get tricky, I will say that. So I could, go for the sequencer, but where things can get complicated when you're trying to work out how many steps to put into like your rests and everything. So like. Oh, I forgot the end of it, didn't I? I think that's right. So close. Well, that is it. Yeah, let's throw that down. Okay, so one thing, and there might be a way around this, I've never figured it out, but when you're looping and you go to record something, it'll loop back and just keep recording over it, like doubling it, which I don't want. So I'm going to turn off loop and then do it this way. There we go. Cool. 1 measure, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 measures instead of a 4. Or instead of a 2. And if this feels like it's taking a while, that's just kind of how music making goes. Although I should read up on chat. Load in sample loops of 3-4 clicks for a temp track. Yeah, you could. That would be an interesting way to go about it, actually. Huh. It is insane to think that the OP-1 came out in 2011. Like, that's wild. What was I doing in 2011? I think I was touring that year. I can't remember. If I would have known about the OP-1, man, that would have been so much fun. Alex can build one for the right price. No kidding. I have some footage from NobCon of I don't think Alex even knew we were filming him, but me and a couple Alex happens to be one of the lovely Freebeat patrons, and myself and a few of the other patrons were we walked by this. There was like a DIY. I forgot what everybody was building in there. But I just have this like long zoom shot of Alex that building in this room as we were walking by that goes on for like a minute and a half. And he never looked up. He never noticed. He was so into soldering. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I left it. I left it out of the NobCon video because I don't want to put footage of someone up without their consent. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Alex, you got to remind me what you were building in there. I forgot what the workshop was. Interesting. Sorry, we may have some buffering going on. I just got a little error from YouTube. Sorry. I'm going to pop over in OBS real quick. Let's see if I can fix it. Oh, we're good there. Interesting. YouTube's just crazy, I guess. Okay, let's make some new drums for this turnaround here. Drums are on track 4. Yep. Cut. Pick up. Something like that. Sorry, I have to tilt the OP-1 so I can see. Ah. There was a little extra. Okay. Well, we're not recording over anything, so let's just try this out. I do have a crash. Nothing up here. Huh. Getting carried away. Ah, those double triggers. They can get you. There we go. Alex was able to clarify what he was building when I got the... It was like a Bigfoot documentary is what it felt like. That was pretty funny. NobCon was a great trip. Still got those double triggering hats there. Damn, what is going on there? Is there a little piece of audio in there I can't see? Nope. I do love scrubbing through the tape, too, on the OP-1. Getting those double triggers. Don't love that. Yeah, what the hell? Okay, seriously? I'm not the only one hearing that, right? Yeah. I'm going to turn off the click real quick. Listen to that. You can hear it's like a flam on the hi-hat. Right there after the crash. Yeah, every time. I don't know why it's doing that. In the same freaking spot. Alright, I won't try the double hit. We'll just try it normal. Still doing it. trying to play something that I actually like. That damn hi-hat keeps double triggering. That's so weird. Am I getting double triggers on my damn OP-1 too? Really hope not. Getting in my head now. Yeah. Right off the bat now. That's super annoying. Yeah, this is weird. Hang on. I don't know why we're getting buffering on the stream. OBS says health is not great. Hang on, I'm going to go see if the Wi-Fi is being consumed. Okay. OBS is good. Weird. Yeah, I don't know why we keep getting double triggering. That makes me a little upset, to be honest. Even though I bought this used, I still expect it to work. Yeah, what the F? That is just unacceptable. I'm not the only one hearing that, right? Yeah, there's a very clear double trigger right there. Oops. All right. We do have people still in here, right? People were... There we go. Yeah, this double trigger shit is getting annoying. Try one more time to get it down here. Oh, was that it? Nope, of course I rushed it. Whatever. This, I mean, obviously, well, I don't know if it's obvious or not, but I don't, when I work on the OP-1, a lot of the times I do just treat it as a sketch pad. So all of these tracks will just wind up on the computer. And like, when it's time to release this, I'll play real drums to it. But that's not terrible for finger drumming on here. Apparently with double triggering keys. Let's just try this from the top. Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes I wish there was an easier way to just copy everything. Shoot, that's not what I wanted at all. Whoa. Damn it. Yep, because of how I'm sitting at my desk, I couldn't see the bottom line there, so I just accidentally erased our drum progress. Nice. Gotta do it again. Not only that, what do I have? What do I have copied here? What did I do? Whatever, we're just gonna play. That sucks. So that's right there. There's kind of the shitty thing about using the OP-1. If you make like one mistake like that, you're kind of done. So, I mean, I'm just happy I got the little riff down, because that'll rear its head in an actual track somewhere. Which is really how I do use the OP-1 off camera, more of a sketch pad than anything else. But can be kind of a bummer. Oh, we got to go way back. Yeah, we got to go back here. Stupid double triggering. Good enough. Okay. Now, we're going to take all of this. Whoops. Why didn't it copy all the other tracks? Isn't it supposed to copy the other tracks when you hold down shift? Why do I feel like every time I try to stream, my gear just starts behaving completely differently? The OP-1 has 0 undos. No undos at all. And the original OP-1 is going for about $800 US now. The OP-1 Field is $2K. This is the original. Oh, it did copy everything. Okay, weird. Or maybe it didn't. It didn't. I don't know. Holding shift plus copy there typically allows you to select everything. That's weird. I don't know. Whatever. No, so that's the thing. The OP-1, Cress said the OP-1 is audio. Deals with audio, not any kind of like MIDI data or anything. It's literally like a tape. So there's no undo or anything like that. It's like actually recording the tape. There are no saves. It's just the tape. It's what you record to the tape. That's how the OP-1 works. Okay, well, we've got this down. If I recall, there's nothing on track 3. No, there is. Nothing on track 2. Okay. Well, let's maybe end this with coming up with a melody on just over the whole thing on track 2. We said, yeah, sure. We'll go monophonic. Go legato. Oh, we'll go unison. Kind of like that. Yeah, we'll hit that. That's cool. That's not what I played. But yeah, no undo. The Dark Souls of groove boxes? Kind of, yeah. Alright, screw it. Let's record. Here we go. Shoot, I messed that up. I thought we recorded from the beginning. Weird. All right, from the beginning. I hated it. Man, my timing is just very, very off tonight. The MC707 is next on your list. I haven't gotten to use one. I did get to use the TR... What's the big Roland drum machine? The TR8? 8S? That was pretty fun. My sister-in-law loved that one. The 707 does look cool. I'm still toying around with the Verse Lab, trying to get better at that one. I'm going to throw this down, I promise. Not like that. I don't know what is up with my timing. As a drummer, this is embarrassing. Yikes. And OBS says it is dropping a lot of interwebs. Yikes. I don't know what's going on. I am hardwired. Hey, Rexcellence McGee is here. Haven't seen you in a stream for a long time. Damn. I feel like I can cut that in there somewhere. I need a metronome? Not for something like this, I don't think, where I've already got those drums going. Yeah, that's solid there. Alright, what's going on there at the end? We're going to cut it right there. And let's pick that up. Something like that. We'll just fake it till we make it. One more time. There we go. Why can't I get that last one? I keep rushing it. Ooh. Let's end on that E flat there instead. Yeah, that's cool sounding. That's sick. Yeah. All right. Let's take it from the top and see what it sounds like. D. Carmike, you do not sequence the OP-1 directly. So you've got drums or synths and you've got drums. And then you do have a variety of sequencers. But the sequencers, like you can sequence things, but the way you make music on the OP-1 is by recording audio to tape. All the sequencers do is just play the audio and then you record it to the tape. So you can, like for instance, the bass line originally that we did at the beginning of the stream was sequenced with a sequencer, and then I kind of added on to it over the top. But you record things directly to tape, and you do have a variety of sequencers that you can use to do that. But you don't actually really sequence things on the OP-1. when it comes to making the music itself, if that makes sense. The OP-1 works exclusively in audio. It's very interesting. All right, let's have a listen to what we did today. Here we go. Let me rephrase. Let's mix this better and then have a listen to what we did. Yeah, and then it just repeats. Cool. Still won't select all 4 of my rows. Not really sure why. Huh. Oh well. I'll figure it out. Cool. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. It's kind of weird. This is the first time I've used the OP-1 on camera in a long time, so I forget about how far forward I have to lean to see that bottom row, or that bottom line there. Also don't know why the finger sequencer was just transposing my sequences. Super weird. No, I don't want, hold on. Oh, hold is not shift. Jeez. You can tell when I get flustered. There we go. So it's very interesting. Whoops. With the sequencer off, plays normal. But when I... Oh, now it's going. So here's a sequencer. Whoever was asking. You don't save on the OP-1. It is recorded to the tape. There is one tape on the machine, and that is it. It's just there. Yes, you can record guitar or vocal in very easily. For instance, and there's a sampler too, and a built-in microphone. I could... Whoop. There you go. I can just talk into the OP-1. Yeah, and there's a line in on the side. I also noticed one of my rubber feet came off. So I have to use this little piece of paper. I'll have to get a new one of those. But yeah. The OP-1 is really, it can do basically everything. And there is a speaker on it too. I mean, it sucks, but it's there. Okay, sequencer. Let's try to sequence something real quick here. There we go. So this one's called the finger sequencer. Each key has a different sequence on it, and then you can kind of play between them. So on second key here, we'll go like... just some random crap. And there's different methods you can set to interplay between them. Whoops. That I can honestly never remember. I cannot see the screen. There we go. There we go. So replace. Or join, which will put them together. Yeah, the tape is 6 minutes. Now, on the new OP-1, the OP-1 field, I believe you get, is it 4 different tapes? Or 8 maybe? So you can have 8 projects going at once. That's kind of the downside of the original. You only get one project at once, essentially. Or at a time, I mean. Fill in. This one's cool, too. Yeah, that's how you use the OP-1. Then or the sequencers. You have sequencer, finger, pattern, sketch. Tombola is pretty cool. I've used this one on the channel quite a bit. Just have these dots that represent your sounds. You can adjust gravity, the angle of things, and this can all just be recorded to tape as audio. Yeah. The QY100 almost has identical functionality. Interesting. For me, it's all just about the ability to crank out like a full song to tape. Like I can just literally use this. I could set this up with a couple mics and a mixer and like my drum set and a bass guitar. Like you could just record a band into this basically, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I think that's going to do it. Can you back up the project? Yes, you can export it to a computer. So if I go Shift and COM and then connect USB to my computer, right now it's just connected to the wall to charge the battery, which, yeah, this thing has one hell of a battery too. It lasts like weeks. But I can export each track individually. And there's 4 different tracks. And that's how you get stuff off of here. Yeah. That's basically it. Oh, it's MIDI rather than audio first? Yeah, I have yet to come across anything that treats audio the way the OP-1 does. That's what makes it unique. That's what makes it stand out. Josh, you want some pocket operators next? Maybe we'll do a pocket operator stream. I don't know, a lot of my pocket operators are starting to not function as they should. Like, they're kind of getting old. And it's been very cold in the studio. I will say, if you are interested in an original OP-1, buy it, or even the OP-1 field, buy it used. You can get usually pretty good prices on them. I think I paid $700 for mine in 2021, and I don't regret it one bit. Excuse me, goodness. Woovbox plus PO stream? Maybe. I don't really know how I'd use those two together. Maybe Pocket Operator plus NTS1 stream. That might be the way to go. It's been a long time since I've used the NTS1 on camera. Anyway, it's almost 6:10 local time for me PM, so it's time to go make some dinner. Make some rice, whip up a sauce, and fry up some pork, I think. Cook some broccoli. Yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. This was a fun one. Woovbox NTS1. That could be interesting. Yeah, cool. We'll see. I'm very excited. I get to go film Friday's video tomorrow, and I'm filming outside of the studio. If everything goes according to plan, we'll see. It's my first time attempting it, so fingers crossed for me. Anyway, thanks everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year. And see you next time.